Thank you for sending this question. So doctors measures the health of lungs. Now what we do is we measure something called FEV1 to FVC ratio. And what it is, it's the apparatus that you're blowing into, and it measures these volumes of gases. So what does it mean? So FEV1, by the way, in the exam, it's going to be given to you like this now. What does it mean? So FEV1, this is the maximum volume of air exhaled in how many seconds? 1 second. Very important. Can you see that one there? FEV1. That one stands for 1 second. Now FVC, forced vital capacity. What does that mean? It's the maximum volume of air exhaled in one breath. Nothing about second or timing, guys. One complete breath. The first one is about 1 second. Both of them, you are like, blowing out, trying to exhale as much as you can, as fast as you can. But one of them is measuring the first second, and the second one is measuring the whole volume of air from the beginning all the way till the end of the breath. Even if it means your breath is long or short, doesn't really matter. It's the end of the breath. Now, the healthy ratio, our minimum ratio should be FEV1 to FVC should be 0.7 to 1. So FVC is the 1 and 0.7 is the FEV1 ratio. That's the minimum for healthy lungs. Now, people who have lung disease like emphysema and so on, they have this ratio is not met. So this is the example here. They're asking you, this patient has a lung disease, emphysema. Can you calculate this ratio, FEV1 to FVC ratio? What I have done is I have made this graph a bit bigger here so you can see. So I want to ask you, can you find out for me what is the FEV1 and what is the FVC? So let's do the FVC first. It's quite easy. FVC is the maximum volume of air exhaled in how many breaths? 1 breath. So they're telling you this, if you read it very carefully, they're telling you this whole graph is 1 breath. Can you see here? 1 breath. So all the end, what is that? That's 1 breath. So it took them 5 seconds, but I don't care about the time, to be honest. It's the graph plateaus here. So in 1 breath, how much volume of air have they exhaled? Is 3.6 dm cube. So my FVC is 3.6. Let me find my FEV1 now. What's that? Maximum volume of air exhaled in 1 second. That's my timing, 1 second. How much volume exhaled 1 second? Let's do this properly. I think it's 2.2, right? 2.2 dm cube. FEV1 is 2.2. Lovely. You have found 2 values. Now all you do is do the ratio, guys. Do the ratio. So 2.2 divided by 3.6. So FEV1, so if I want to find the ratio of my FEV1, is FEV1 divided by the total, 3.6, 0.6. So my ratio is, let me get the highlighter, okay. Laser pointer, I mean. So my FEV1 is 2.2, so around 2.2 divided by 3.6, 0.61. That is my 0.61. And divided over to compared to ratio is to 1. How do I get that 1? 1 is basically, they've given it to you, but you can also find out by 3.6. That was the FVC divided by 3.6. That gives you 1. So that's the ratio, guys. If you didn't get the ratio part, then you probably need help with ratio, not to do with this. If you got that, then you're fine. If you're struggling with this, how have I got 0.61 to 1? Then you need help with ratio, and that's a different topic, how to do ratio. That's a normal one. Look, 0.7 to 1, that's normal, healthy people. This patient is a bit lower, right? So for them, it's 0.61 over 1. And how did I get 0.61? What I done, it was the 0.61 I got is their own FEV1 divided by the total FVC, 0.61. And this is my FVC, which is going to be 1, right? 3.6 divided by 3.6.